Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm just real excited for this one, so let's just hop right into the Chamberg Daily. We have exciting news, and not just any news, but the news you all have been waiting for, Swan Princess 11! We are pleased to announce that the title of the new film will be The Swan Princess, A Fairy Tale is Born, and the story will be a prequel. It will show the events that happened before and that led up to the story of the original Swan Princess film. We can't wait to share this wonderful new chapter with you. Keep an eye on our newsletter and other social media for updates coming up very soon within the year. Are you excited about the new Swan Princess 11? What do you think of the title? Do you have any guesses of what your favorite characters will be up to? Let us know on social media at Swan Princess Official or through email at Odette@swanprincessseries.com. Princess Odette had the honor this month of attending a fundraiser for #MightyCaleb, who is battling cancer. The carnival event had dancing, games, and even cotton candy. Odette loves her backpack and can fit everything she needs for a day out in the kingdom. You can purchase your own in the description below. And now we have some more tales of the traveling suit. He's not done traveling yet, is he? Swan Princess producer Sheldon Young is known far and wide for his Swan Princess Argyle fashion. As he says, it's wonderful to be proud enough of your work to wear it on your sleeve. He loves that the outfit choice has allowed him to have so many fun experiences around the world with the amazing Swan Princess fans. Sheldon loves to interact with the Swan Princess fans in many countries around the world. This month, he spent time with the Swan Princess Band in Thailand. This band is made up of students and is sponsored by the Swan Princess. Sheldon loved hearing them play and dance along. If you want to see more about stuff of the Swan Princess Band in previous newsletters that we went over, you can see that in the description below. This year at Swan Princess, we've been working hard to move all of our inventory into a brand new warehouse. Preparations for this have included organizing all of our art cells, pencil sketches, and other such for easier transport and storage. As we've been sorting through this incredible animation museum that is our warehouse, we have found some incredible and unique pieces of Swan Princess history that are just too swanderful not to share with our amazing fans. Therefore, we bring you the Swanderful Warehouse Finds, and also called Awesome Things We Found in the Warehouse Today, but it couldn't fit on the graphics, so that's why I'm saying it here. Great title, guys. We love the following creative process of the animators that they designed each of the iconic characters. This month, we're following the design process of Queen Uberta's nose. Her nose is arguably the most recognizable feature on her face, as it went through many changes before it became the Uberta we know and love. We can see here, on the bottom left, is a rough sketch of Uberta from the planning of the scenes of This Is My Idea. You can see her facial profile, but the most fun part is the sketch on the other side of the nose options that the animator was practicing for her to the left of the image. From the upper left, we also have a layout sketch, also from the planning of This Is My Idea, which shows a completely different nose and lip style from the other ones we've seen so far. On the most upper right, we have a storyboard art of Uberta sporting a longer, thicker nose with a more smaller hairstyle and a more square chin. In the middle, we're getting more closer. Here, Uberta has all the facial features that made into the final film, except her nose. It has the same basic shape, but has more of a bump to the top lines. And on the bottom right, you can see they tried for a much smaller nose, and we think it's funny that in this pose you can actually see up her nose. That's just a funny thing from me to you. But all of this hard work came together to make the beautiful final version of Queen Uberta from the film. Any of these noses been your favorite? And are you kind of sad didn't make it in the final film? Or are you happy with her wondrous nose job? No, it's natural. It's all natural. You can purchase these one-of-a-kind Swan Princess art pieces or other pencil sketches or art cells by emailing Odette@swanprincessseries.com or checking in the description below. And now for the product showcase. The showcase that's new, interesting, or relevant for the time. This one is kind of relevant, but by popular demand, our pink argyle fabric is back in stock. Do you love Sheldon's iconic pink argyle suit? Do you have an idea for a Swan Princess outfit of your own? This fabric is exclusive to the SwanPrincessSeries.com and can be used to create anything your heart desires. The polyester blend fabric features the Swan Princess logo and characters Odette, Derek, JeanBob, Speed, Puffin, O'Deal, Rothbart, Uberta, Chamberlain, Rogers, Alise, the Swan, and the Hag, surrounded in beautiful pink argyle. Color options also include purple, teal, and black and red, and once again, pink. You can check out more of the dimensions and other such like that in the description below. And now for the Birthstone feature, to see who we are celebrating this month. And this month, we are celebrating Puffin's birthday. That makes his zodiac sign an Aquarius, and his birthstone the Amethyst. Aquarius are assertive and love to be the one to make the plans. They love evidence and facts, and they always are looking for the truth, justice, and fairness. They are analytical, which makes them lead more by their heads than their hearts. Aquariuses are not afraid to be themselves. They are unique and a bit eccentric. They always say what they think, and can be very flowery when they speak. Their biggest dislikes are the stick-in-the-mud type people who don't want to go along with their plans. JeanBob. Oh, sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Amethyst is considered one of the most powerful and protective stones. It is used to have control over one's thoughts and mindfulness, and can also protect against fearful feelings. We think this no-fear attitude sounds just like General Puffin. Is your birthday in February, or do you just like the color purple? You can check out the gemstone collection in the description below. And now for the Q&A corner, where fans have the questions and we have the answers. This one is a pretty interesting one that I'm reading about it, but here we go. The question being, how did director Richard Rich come up with the idea for an animated adaptation of Swan Lake? I heard he first pitched the idea while he was working with Disney, but he got turned down. Is that true? The answer? Well, we actually asked Richard Rich himself about it, and this is what he has to say. There was nothing in development at Disney during my time there. Brian Neeson and I wanted to do a fairy tale and search for one, and our search led us to the fairy tale that the ballet was based on. We researched many versions, and we knew we needed an approach that would make this unique unto itself. There are many similarities, and yet many new ideas that were not part of any version of the fairy tale, that helped bring it to life and gave it a freshness that could have lasted through the ages. Of great delight has it been to do the latest addition to the series, A Fairy Tale is Born, the musical prequel to the original Swan Princess. It will be released very near future by Sony Pictures. So it turns out, I think long story short, he didn't really pitch it to Disney, but he was thinking around the time before he left Disney. For those who don't know, Richard Rich was part of Disney. He did Fox and the Hound. Well, he was the director of Fox and the Hound, and helped with the Black Cauldron. So he does have Disney history, but that kind of inspired him to go his own way, and that's where he kind of went. The history of Richard Rich is really fascinating, and we have a behind the scenes of the making of the Swan Princess, which is really interesting to kind of hear how they kind of cobbled up with that. Like, you could see that in the description below as well, but I think that's a really good answer. And I think this has been a really exciting month. Yes! Swan 11! Prequel! A lot of people have been asking that for a long time, and I'm just really excited, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's gonna be for me. So, have a good day, everybody, and see you soon!